Thank you for tuning in to the Real Sisters ATL. I'm Allison.
I am Christina.
And yes, we are
Real Sisters.
Okay, guys, we could not wait any longer to bring this your way. Yes. The Real Sisters ATL went to go see one of the biggest horror slasher films of the year. Yes. We went to go see none other than X, brought to you by writer and director Ty West. When I tell you this movie was a game changer, it stars Kid Cudi, Brittany Snow, Jenna Ortega, and a host of other phenomenal actors. And we were super pumped to see this movie ever since the trailer came out.
Yeah, the trailer.
I was like, it was this twist of like this sort of retro theme. Yeah. Seemed like it was right out of the 70s. Mixed with like this raciness and like horror and gore. So I could not wait to see this film.
The same here. Like, initially looking at the trailer, I was like, oh, it's going to be a fun 1970s classic. Right. And then it took a turn for the worse.
Right. So we have these friends driving through rural Texas, aspiring adult film stars, and rent out like this extra room or home in rural Texas from this older couple. Yeah. And this is the site where they're going to, get down.
Yeah, they're going to get down. I mean, you know what we mean.
Right. So, and honestly, with all of the adult scenes that was in this film, the movie should have been called XXX.
Right.
Y'all chime in below for those who have seen it and let us know. If you felt like this movie should have had a whole different name, because that's definitely the vibe I got from it.
Yeah, I was a little taken back when it first started. Yeah. I was like, oh wow, am I watching an adult film only?
Right. So it was just very twisted. You got like this older couple, and you can tell they're a little bit different because even once they pull up, like the wife is standing there in the window and she's looking very creepy, like you may have seen in the trailer of the film. Now, we don't want to give too much of it away because we know some of our viewers may not have seen it, but if you have not, please go and check it out.
You have to.
I would love to do a more full-length review of this film and really break down some of these things because I got some questions.
I do. I have a lot of questions. Just off the top of your head, what was your initial or just your overall thought of this movie?
Oh my goodness. When I tell you, it was just shock, complete shock, because I spent the entire movie just trying to figure out where they were going and it seemed like it was coasting throughout the entire movie, and then the older couple just turned all the way up toward the end of the film, and I was like, okay, wait a minute, what is going on? Yeah. And it seemed like when the first friend tried to leave, that's when it got crazy. That's just my perspective. What about you?
Yeah, when I first saw the beginning of the movie, I was like, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be very suspenseful. Right. Because you see like the cop and he's looking around and he's so mysterious. Then you have like the preacher in the background, and it was just, and I was like, and you see all of this blood everywhere, and I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, I love how they started from the end and then sort of backtracked, throughout the film to show you how they got there. Yeah. And it drew me in from the beginning. So if you've seen X, chime in below and let us know which scene was your favorite, which scene caught you off guard, which scenes had you like, okay, what am I watching here? Yeah, we want to hear it all. Chime in below in the comments, and if you haven't seen it, get to the theaters now and go and see X. It is definitely a sight to see. We would love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We'll be coming back with more content your way, maybe even a full-length review of X. Yes. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss it.
Put your notifications on right now.
Right. And thank you for tuning in to the Real Sisters ATL. And yes, we are
Real Sisters.